This is David, a person like you. Today he woke up at 4 a.m. because he wanted to start the day as soon as possible. He had a lot of items on his to-do list. Now is 2 p.m. He usually writes all he does throughout the day with their exact corresponding time in his bullet journal. When he adds up the numbers, he gets shocked. He woke up at 4 a.m. and now is 2 p.m., which is 10 hours. But the numbers show that he has done only 2.5 hours of work. He is sure that those numbers are correct because they were recorded using his stopwatch, but he cannot believe it. David has a very unique friend named Ryan. They have been good friends since they were a kid. They usually talk and consult with each other, so David goes to a bookstore where Ryan is its manager. He explains his story and asks Ryan for any advice that can help him. Ryan says, "Years ago I learned something in a seminar which in my opinion can help you a lot. But before that, could you please tell me how many hours you usually spend on your most important tasks throughout the day? But remember that these numbers should be accurate and recorded using a stopwatch." David replies about 4 hours a day, but 4 hours of net time, recorded using a stopwatch. Then Ryan adds, "Let's calculate something in order to show the importance of the strategy I'm going to share with you. But before that, suppose that you would set a timer for 90 minutes and do focused work in that period. And after that, you would rest for 30 minutes. So this session, which has both work and enough rest in it, was a 2-hour block. If you only did 3 of these blocks, you would have spent 4.5 hours of net time on your most important tasks. And the total amount of time, the time you spent on work and rest, would be 6 hours. So as you said, you usually wake up at 4 a.m. and let's say you start your work at 5 a.m. So if you have applied this strategy, you could have finished your work by 11 a.m. And by that time, you could have surpassed your goal, which was 4 hours. And you could have fun and spend more time with your family and for your hobbies the rest of the day. I know 2 friends which they had applied the same strategy, and they would go to play ping pong in the afternoon every day. And this was their favorite hobby. So not only they were not sacrificing their life, but they were doing great at their jobs. David thought about his current life, which is always working from early in the morning all the way up to the evening. Also, he thought about what he could have done with his spare time. He could have spent more time with his wife and his children. And not only he could work more, but also he could rest more. And while David was thinking about these kinds of stuff, Ryan added, "But as Jimran says, what's easy to do is also easy not to do." Then he said, "And remember that in the beginning days, you will struggle with focusing for 90 minutes. And for example, maybe after 18 minutes, you get bored. But if you keep doing and applying this strategy, it will become better day by day, like building muscles." By the way, I should mention that I learned this strategy from Darren Hardy, and he calls it 90-minute jam sessions. But if you could do me a favor and like this video, I would really appreciate it. Maybe it seems nothing and effortless for you, but for me, it's a great support, because if you don't like the video, YouTube will not show the video to more people. And also, in my opinion, if you could mix this strategy with this video, which is on the screen now, it would be really perfect.